Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here and getting to start, Tyler Phillips.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go now? And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. And a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt.
1-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
It's just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Trea Turner at the plate. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Turner, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the 1-0. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch just misses.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Fought off foul. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number two. Here's Josh Young. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Edwards sends it to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and today's starter, Grayson Rodriguez.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And here it comes.
Ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
That's ball 3.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
This is Bryson Stott. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Ugly hack on the off-speed pitch in the dirt. Bryce Harper to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
I tell you what, with Bryce Harper at the plate swinging the bat the way he is, you better be sure on first move you can go and you can make it easily.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Walker makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's Christian Walker. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Dylan Cruz will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here. No score. That's down and in. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 1-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Randall Grichuk. Outside low, 1-0. And another ball. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez in the dirt. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And he held up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Edge of the zone, called a strike. It's 0-1. Grichuk, the lead runner out at second. Sanchez at first, 2 out of the inning. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball one.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Schwarber came up with 4 hits in his last game. There's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ah, that hit him.
Boom,
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And here comes Alec Bohm.
For the Phillies, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Cut off, throw to third.
Nope,
And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. So digging in, Connor Norby. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The relay.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out of the left center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's JT Realmuto. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next one just misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Turner in the box now. Takes strike 1. Lopez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Phillips throws over, and he's back in easily. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed.
That pitch is out.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lopez headed for third. Oh, he botches it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. And that is out of play. And a base hit up the middle. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-1.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0. Ball, that's out.
That one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here is Christian Walker. Outside corner. There's a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now it's even up. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Schwarber in position. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Dylan Cruz digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fouled off left side. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs, but not before 5 crossed the plate, with a big blow being this 3-run homer. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. And here is Xavier Edwards. Swing and a ball popped up. Fair ball.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
And it's fouled away. Edwards on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is fouled back.
Two balls.
In the dirt.
Strikes. Come on, Phillies.
2-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Harper now. 0 for 1 so far. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
Let's go, Harper.
Lifted in the air, right field. Sanchez gets under it and makes the grab. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Throw over to first, and he
safe.
dives back in safely. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
The 2-1. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, number 56.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the lineup
Otto
flips
Lopez.
over. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Turner in the box again, takes a strike. Now 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Just missed. Swings through that. Battling here as he fouls it away. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Double play ball to second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. That's in there. Mountcastle, the runner at third. Lopez over at second. Turner at first with no outs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 0-2. Good eye right there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands.
In the air, out towards right center. Marsh sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Young batting with one down, takes a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine.
Left field. Schwarber settles under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career. Just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That misses. And that's ball one. Castellanos, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one.
Out.
Back to first, and that is a double play. Here's the Phillies DH, Connor Norby. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one.
1-0.
Two outs, base is empty. Foul ball there. Tap foul at the plate. And a 1-2. And there's a ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Just missed.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
There's a strike. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Just missed. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. Just a slow ground ball this time. They get the tag on him. Throw to first, but he beat it. Randall Grichuk, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Check on the runner. Cruz back in on a dive. Man at first, one away. Runner takes off. Swing and a chopper out to short. Boots it.
No, he's safe.
First and second, one out. Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. That's in there, and that is strike one. In the dirt. Out to center. Marsh on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Ryan Mountcastle, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to the left. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Rodriguez back to work. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Real Muto batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And it's a double play. Back to the top of the lineup, Xavier Edwards will hit next. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Slow roller to first, and foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters, pitching on the road.
Turner with the throw to first. That's the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez.
That ball went out.
Just missed. Next offering upstairs. And that's too high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Over to first, and he saved. Trea Turner now. That's in there. Strike 1. Lopez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a foul straight back. And now the 0-1.
Ball 1.
First and second, no outs. And we're the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Josh Young, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. bounced, and that got the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they end up with 2 in scoring position after the out at first base. So 2 down now, and here is Christian Walker. 2 outs, bases full. Dylan Cruz digs in now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter now, Bryson Stott. There's a strike.
Let's go, Phillies, come on.
Late swing, foul to the left. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. So Harper stands in. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. Schwarber out of the play. And the Phillies are set down in order. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Randall Grichuk. Ball 1 low.
That's ball 2.
That
Ball
one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And ball 1 to the
no
right
strike.
fielder. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. And misses inside. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wastes no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now a chance for Otto Lopez. That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the seventh. At the plate, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Just
that's
missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it.
George Soriano gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Now this team is
0-1's the
definitely
count.
looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bohm gets his lead at first with nobody out. This one in the air. Walker. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now, Connor Norby.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Next offering misses down and away.
The only
1-1.
adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The throw to second is offline. One out and a runner at second here at the bottom of the seventh. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. He's 2 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jordan Romano. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Trea Turner. Inside.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Turner is out. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Adley Rutschman. That's in there. Strike one. And a breaking ball misses outside. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first, and they get the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And another ball.
It's a tough pitch,
2-0.
but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Walker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Young off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Seth Martinez. Here comes Real Muto. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And downstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Tap to first, but it kicks foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Xavier Edwards. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Ross. And at the plate for Miami, Dylan Cruz. And ball one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Randall Grichuk, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. This to third. Boom. Throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Outside corner, got him looking. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Anthony Veneziano.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here is Bryce Harper. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That one ripped, and it goes just foul. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they cut it to the lead. It's 5-2. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And first offering is fouled off. Sliced hard, but foul. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases, his 7th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 5-3. And now it's Alec Bohm. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Nope, inside. Ball
Nobody
2.
on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands. And
Calvin Fauché on to pitch here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Calvin O'Shea.
So up next, Nick Castellanos. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. And next is the designated hitter, Connor Norby. Fought off foul. Boom. Leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out. So digging in, Brandon Marsh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The tying run at the plate. And that is out of play. Ground ball, and this should do it. Ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.